What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, fabulous day. Um, I am myself. I had me a client this morning, taking a little break, and now I just finished doing my inversion table. I have an inversion table. That's the thing where you hook your ankles up to it, and you can hang yourself upside down. It helps with like lower back pain, helps with circulation, stuff like that. Yeah, I've been having mine for over a year now, and I enjoy it. It's different. Most people don't know how I feel to be hanging upside down for 10, 15 minutes at a time. But I'm always open minded. I'm always trying different things. I'm always ready to just do something that's been around forever and see how it affects me. I'm very open minded when it comes to personal health, personal care. Um, Today, I was thinking about how dangerous it is for us to try to hold on to a world that doesn't exist anymore. I mean, a lot of us do this with friendships. Some of us do this with jobs, relationships, whatever. It's like we're clinging on to like a dead corpse, you know, and it's dangerous to do that. If you want to use the metaphor of a dead corpse, because you're dealing with a bunch of parasites and deadly bacteria and all types of things that's you don't want to, if you want to live, you don't want to hang around dead corpses. And we doing the same thing sometimes with this world and our society. Like if we look at how our society works, everything from how the food that we eat to the way that we create energy, the way that we conduct ourselves as far as looking for leadership all the time. It's a dead corpse, folks. A lot of the ways that we thought were important, that we thought were the best way to sustain our life and have our best life and live our best life and grow, it's old ways. And especially like right now, I'm looking at the political stuff going on right now, the election and all that stuff, and it's like I see a bunch of people just clinging on to an idea that doesn't really work for us anymore. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't vote and participate in politics, but we have transitioned past this part. We don't need leaders anymore. We don't need these ultra huge organized systems anymore. This is the time where we are supposed to be governing ourselves, governing our families and our neighborhoods, our communities, ourselves. There's no need for us to look outside of our community to get direction, get leadership, and find the best way to live. It's not necessary anymore. And the longer that we try to cling on to that idea and try to hold on to that dead body, that dead corpse of a society, we're going to have a lot of turmoil. It's going to be a lot of fighting, and it's going to be a slow death. It's I mean, we've all seen those movies where the person is like, they're gone, or we've seen it in real life. Somebody's gone, but they're on life support. They're not even there anymore. They're just being artificially kept alive. It's like, we gotta let them pass. We gotta let them go it on. I mean, we try to keep hope and hold on to the past, but really, in the long run, we just extending our time of just struggle and strife, just trying to keep a dead body alive, and it's hurting everybody. And so, folks, we gotta learn how to let go of these dead bodies. We gotta learn how to let go of this dead society. A lot of ways that we've been taught to do things. A lot of ways how we've been taught to live our lives, conduct our time, feed our bodies, feed our minds. A lot of these activities, they are outdated and they are dead and gone, and we are spending a lot of energy trying to hold on to something that's dead. And there's a lot of us that never really got to enjoy the biggest benefits of the dead society, the corpse of the society that we're trying to hold on to. But I'm sorry, it's too late. There's a better way to live. There's a new world. There's a new way to live that's out here. It's not over. It's just there's a transition and that's happening right now. And the longer that you don't the longer that you don't let it go, it's gonna be the toughest for you. We gotta start letting go of these ways right now, folks, because it's gonna be very, very hard for a lot of us if we don't let go of some of these ways. And the people that get it will understand what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to say it in a way where the people that don't really understand yet get it. But sometimes it's hard to talk backwards like that. It really is, you know. And so just know that, folks, the way that we were taught to live our lives, the things that we were instructed to put first and make the most important, the idea that we always need to find these leaders and have these outside forces, these governments and these authorities come into our lives and tell us exactly how to live and try to protect us and all that stuff. Those days are dead. It's over. Right now, if you're trying to live in that world, you're just hanging on for dear life. And you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer because you're not going to be prepared for the transition. The transition is already happening. It's already dead, folks. It's already falling apart. But if you want to hold on to it, you're going to be hurting and struggling and scratching and grasping at straws, trying to hold on to something that doesn't exist anymore. But there's hope, folks. I mean, it's like anything that passes, there's something new that begins. And right now, if you pay attention, you can be a part of that new thing that's beginning. You're going to be a part of it regardless, but you can be a part of building it and constructing it and organizing it, not leading it, just being an example. You know, we got to stop looking for these leaders all the time. We got to stop looking for somebody to swoop in and protect us and tell us what's wrong and what's right and supply this and supply that. We got to start doing that on our own, folks. Well, it's happening. It's happening anyway, so we got to just start making adjustments right now. We got to learn how to do it out. Sit in silence. Fast. Read. Just be quiet. Disconnect from the technology. Because there will be a period where you're going to have to get used to not having all that stuff. You're not going to know how long the lights are going to be out, how long the internet's going to be out, if your cell phone is going to work. We will go through a transition period like that, and it's going to be super scary, especially for the people that's hanging on to that the corpse of the past society. And like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's going to be some bad moments, but you know, we got to get ready, folks. Get ready for change, and it's going to be a glorious change. It's a beautiful new world. It's not a terrible thing, but it's going to feel scary. Just stop. Stop trying to hold on to something that's already dead and gone. It's not worth it, and it's extra difficult for the people that know too. But it's still a sense of peace, because when you know that you're trying to live in two worlds, a world that's already dead and gone, that people are trying to cling on to and keep around, and then you got to also think about the new world, not the new world order. The new beautiful world that's being prepared, that's happening right now. It can be difficult living in two places at one time. It's like you're living in two different dimensions. You know, like for me, I gotta walk around and conduct myself in this world, and you got a bunch of this world. They still living in the past. They living in a dead, decaying landscape. And at the same time, I'm in this world, and I'm living in a new world already. I'm living in a newly developing world where we don't need to be focusing on somebody leading us, worrying about what the government said. We are the power. We are the government. We are the everything. We are the regulators on how life goes. It's pretty difficult to live in two worlds, because I gotta make sure I talk to people a certain way. I can't say certain things to certain people because they lose their mind, because they've been so deeply programmed, which we all have. I'm not getting on them. I mean, I've been programmed in a lot of ways too. But when you start coming out of that, you start seeing how this world really works and what's really going on. You start seeing past just the uh, three dimension. It's hard to be in two places at one time. It's hard to serve two gods, serve two worlds. But hey, it's not. It's gonna be. It's a temporary thing. It's only a matter of time where the rest of the world gotta wake up and see what's really going on and see what they really need to be doing right now. It's only a matter of time. But in the meantime, it's hard to deal and wield and do everything that needs to be done and play both sides in a way and being compassionate and patient at the same time. It's hard, folks. So you know, it'll all work out though. Some of us may not survive it, but that's just what it is. I mean, hey, I may not survive it. It's just what it is. So anyway, this I'm not trying to be all mopey and stuff because I'm really in a good mood. Actually, I'm very relaxed. Because I'm okay with the changes going on in this world. I'm not upset about it. I'm okay with it. I get kind of worried. I think about other people that don't understand at all and they're not being prepared. They're not getting away from all of these old dead world habits. I feel bad for them because it's like, man, what they gonna do when they can't do this, and that anymore? When they can't go and grab this thing that they're addicted to anymore? What are they gonna do? And there's some things I'm addicted to too in this world. So I'm still I gotta still deal with that myself. But I'm aware of the changes that's happening, so I'm preparing myself. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my co-creators, we are here to co-create the new world, the new beautiful world, the free world, the world that doesn't need government to regulate us, the world that doesn't, where people aren't looking for leaders all the time. You lead your household. You know what I'm saying? You come together as a community, you make changes where you're benefiting each other. That's what it is. We don't need leadership on a big scale anymore. Those days are dead and gone, folks. We've evolved. We just holding on to it by a string, trying to stay in that old world. Well, I didn't get everything I wanted out of the old world yet, because I'm not willing to let it go. That's a lot of things I see with people around me, people that look like me. They haven't gotten a fair shake in the old world, and so they're holding on to that old world, and they're so passionate about it because they feel like they've been cheated. But you gotta let go of the old world and start building your own. We don't need to participate with all these people. We don't need to invite these people into our lives, into our homes, and tell us how to act and how to deal with things. And they sell us anything. They keep us in fear, got us worrying about fake viruses and stuff and doing all type of dumb stuff. And so yeah, I can talk about that for a while. But anyway, folks, yeah, we don't need all that. We just need to lead our homes, take care of each other in our communities, and we'll be good. I love you, my co-creators. Prepare yourself, do some cardio, meditate, get familiar with yourself, sit in silence, turn off the news. They are lying to you. They are lying to you. Turn off the news. I'm gonna leave it at this. Turn it off. And leave your cell phone at home sometime and fast. Not from just food, from other things. Take a break. Take a break, folks. I love you, my co-creators. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.